not help but having to see this for myself. Everyone, I even got the actual unbiased Katie with me here in the voice chat. Katie, any words for this?
Hello. Not really, other than I hope you really enjoy.
I hope so too, because I have to say, your Twitter is kind of in its own world, is it not? Katie, your Twitter is how would I describe
Sorry,
this? Huh?
I think somebody's hacking my Wi-Fi. What I was gonna say was, yeah, I'm pretty much better than everybody on Twitter.
Hmm. Right. So, what caused you to think this way? I wonder.
I guess it's just intelligent.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, what's your education history? By all means.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna dox myself, but basically I have a degree in journalism, so that makes me more intelligent than you straight away. I've also done a lot of research, like I read other people's articles. I watch people on YouTube. I write stuff myself. Basically, anything on Facebook, anything on YouTube, anything on Twitter. I've read it all. I've seen it all.
Right. Right. So you think that anybody that posts an article is worthy of having a voice like such on very heavy topics?
No, definitely not. I would say only approved media outlets would be okay to read or okay to base your opinions off of. So not a lot of journalists are factually correct, right? A lot of them give opinion pieces. A lot of journalists come up to their own conclusions. They're quite biased to the left or to the right. So for me personally, I would only read unbiased media outlets. I would only read approved journalistic people.
Right. So I'm guessing you have like this circle of people where you discuss whom is worthy of being read and whatnot.
Pretty much, yeah. So I actually have a list in my house. It's more of a chart. It has like a sad face and a smiley face. And the sad face are media outlets that aren't trustworthy. And then on the smiley face, it's media outlets that I would watch.
Okay. So I see this pinned tweet that you have here to gamers. Well, I must say I feel kind of targeted here because well, I do play a video game every once in a while.
Okay?
And let's just see what other people have to say. If anyone wants to be educated on what games aren't corruptive to play, to have a look at inclusive gamers. To the angry gamers out there, stay mad bigots. I see 837 replies as of now. Should I be worried about what I'm about to open here?
Not really. I mean, unless you're a bigot yourself, then you shouldn't have anything to worry about. If you disagree with me, then yeah, you're probably in for a bumpy ride.
Okay. Yeah, bro, like 1 minute ago I was playing Minecraft and building a house in creative, and now I want to go commit a war crime. That's how it works.
Okay, I don't really see how that's funny. So somebody there is replying to me. They're literally making fun of people who commit murder.
I'm not disagreeing.
Okay, then why are you laughing? Is there something wrong with you?
Yeah, actually, I had an itch on my back, and you pull that
Yeah, I
face
don't
when you.
care.
Okay. The like to comment ratio is incredible. I agree. I agree. It is 800 something replies and 235 likes. What do you think that says about Twitter's nature?
I'm pretty much that not a lot of people are intelligent. People read my stuff, they disagree with me while their opinion's wrong and they're irrelevant. The people who are smart, the people who understand what I'm saying and agree with me, then yeah, they're smart, but there's not that many people out there in the world.
Right. Right. Okay. Okay, I see. Me looking at my family after a game of FIFA. Your death will be gruesome. Tom?
I'm not even, not even.
Tom?
Hi.
What is your thoughts on this?
Uh, People can be.
Can you hurry up, please? Like, I'm not trying to be rude here, but if you're not intelligent enough to have this conversation, then maybe you shouldn't speak.
Uh, People can be whoever they want to be.
Well, that was a pretty boring answer, so can we move on?
Oh my god. Fixed your poll. Do video games make you violent or misogynistic? No. Yes. I don't know. No comments. Maybe. Nice spelling of maybe. Oh my god. Take this L and hold it. Right. Okay, Karen. What do you think about people
Okay.
calling you Karen?
Yep, so I'm gonna just stop you there. I do not feel comfortable being called Karen. I do not feel comfortable with people associating me with the term Karen. Because Karen is the equivalent of the N word to women.
Wow. And what do you think of the ladies that have the unfortunate fate of being called Karen in
It
real
depends
life?
on how old they are. If they're a child, I would say sue their parents for child neglect, child abuse. If you're an adult, you can legally change it. There's no reason to have Karen as a name in 2020.
Right. List of just played games now. I mean, be like just play GTA San Andreas. Now I've learned how bad Ten Penny's life is. Just play Roblox. Now I've learned what happened to 2012's April Fool's hack. Just play TF2. Now I've been enjoying it. That's such a nothing comment. And I see that my chat is something. There's a lot of different opinions in there. What do you think about the Twitch chat if you've seen it?
You would have to read it out to me because honestly, I'm not on it right now because even though you're interviewing me, you're still a gamer. I don't really want to give you views.
Right. Well, I guess I have to apologize as well for being a straight white male, don't I?
No, here's the thing. I do not people get this misconstrued a lot. I do not hate white men. I do not hate straight men. As long as you are making a conscientious effort to tear down the patriarchy in your local communities, then I'm fine with you. But if you come online and you say, "Oh, Katie, shut up, you're a woman, you can't speak," or "Oh, Katie, you're an idiot," or "Oh, Katie, I disagree with you," then yeah, I don't like you. And you probably are better off not being here.
Well, that was a really detailed and good explanation. Does this also mean I'm gonna hold up a store because I got an adrenaline rush from going really fast downhill on my bike? That's not video
No.
games. Some of these replies are like nothing, but there's gotta be like some golden ones in here. You're
I
really
don't know. I would be happy to read out some of the freaking rude comments I get in my DMs.
I mean, if I can get some visual representation of that they're there, or don't you want to send
No, you
those?
should just believe me.
Well, by all means, take it away. Let's grab some popcorn, let's grab a drink, and let's hear what you have to say.
Let me go into the rude part. Okay, here's one. Hey, fuck you. You got high level of mind disgracement. I don't know if that ham thing is serious, but if it is, get some help. I hate you, die. So that was one by a guy named Reptile, so the next one. Quit your job. You belong in the kitchen. Suck cock at it. Okay. Hey, again, you're laughing at me, and this is the problem. I did not want to go onto this, whatever it is, interview, stream, whatever, because I can guarantee you the people in your comments are like, oh, I hate Katie, she's an idiot. You're laughing at me. I'm experiencing verbal harassment, and you're laughing at me. Why? Because you disagree with my views?
No. I just saw a knock knock joke in my Twitch chat.
Yeah, don't even friggin' try lying to me because I'm more intelligent than you. I can tell when you're not telling me the truth.
Okay. Okay. I believe you. Oh no. By all means, bless us with some more rude comments that you get.
Okay. Hey, bitch, fuck you and fuck feminism. Okay. Well, that one wasn't really that rude because a lot of people are sexually attracted.
Sexually attracted to what? You dropped out there.
A lot of people are sexually attracted to me. Like they find me really attractive. They have fantasies about me. Sometimes people send me fan fiction. Sometimes people draw me art. Sometimes people send me money. It really depends on how attracted they are to.
Right. Well, I see at least 2 or 3 people in my Twitch chat right now that are definitely. I think the kids call it simping for you.
Okay. Well, I would say that there's nothing wrong with being a quote unquote simp. Um, I really don't like that term. The problem with calling men a simp is you're demeaning them for supporting women. You're demeaning them for uplifting women. You know what I mean? Like you should be congratulating men who support women. You should be patting them on the back. You should be aiming to be like them. There's nothing wrong with paying money for my Amazon wish list. There's nothing wrong with telling me I look beautiful or telling me that you would do anything for me. I don't see a problem with that. Because men are so used to internalized toxic masculinity. They've been conditioned so long in their life to believe that in order to be a man, you have to be an alpha, you have to be hard, you can't show emotion, you can't respect women, and that's just not the case.
I see. Well, so if I go to the gym, am I toxic?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay, so I actually wrote an article about this, and I'm glad you brought it up because I wrote an article about a month ago, and people posted it on Reddit, on 4chan. People were saying, "Oh, you're an idiot." They were trying to hack me. What I said was, studies have shown that once male dogs have been castrated, once their testicles have been chopped off, their level of aggression decreases. And it's the exact same with males, like human males, okay? The less levels of testosterone in your body, the more appealing the man is. And the reason for that is if you have higher levels of testosterone in your body, you want to prove that you're an alpha. You have to be aggressive. Your body automatically tricks your mind into feeling like it needs to prove itself. So you'll get into fights, you'll be abusive towards women, you'll be rude online. If you don't work out, you have lower levels of testosterone and you're more pleasable. You know what I mean? Like, I get along better with men who don't work out. I get along better with men who are on a soya diet because they're more easy to interact with. They're not as toxic.
so what you're saying is you'd rather cater to the beta males than the quote unquote
Okay, well, there's
alpha
no such thing as a beta male. Honestly, to be honest, most men should just do what the women say.
because it's no longer the 50s and it's the women's turn?
Well, pretty much, I believe in equity. I do not believe in equality, okay? Because in order for women to get true equality, they would have to experience equity first, because men are never going to experience matriarchal oppression. Men are never going to be denied the right to vote, the right to an education, the right to own property, the right to autonomy over their own body. They're never going to have to experience that. So in order for us as women to experience true equality, we first have to experience equity. And what I mean by that is we deserve better treatment from society than men are given. So, treated better in social situations, given more money at work. And after maybe 50, 60 years of that, then yeah, we'll be equal and then we can go back to being on equal footing. But no, until then, no, I'm not going to stop until women do get equity.
Right, right. So, how do you reproduce if all the testicles are chopped off?
Yeah, so again, in the article, I say, it's better when dogs are castrated because they're less temperamental, and it would be wonderful if human males could be castrated too, but unfortunately, that's not an option right now because not enough research has been done into artificial semen. So all we can do right now is say, hey, don't work out, don't drink protein shakes, don't do physical exercise, don't play sports.
Get
And
fat.
that reduces the test. Well, I would say not to be fat shaming.
I'm not fat shaming, I'm saying get
But
fat.
you are, you're saying get fat. You should call them people of size.
Oh my god. Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm being serious.
Okay. It'll take some getting used to doing that, but all right. I'm not being rude to her. I'm not fat shaming. No, Tom, am I fat
See how
shaming?
your voice is going higher right now? That's because you're lying. You're a liar.
No,
Yeah.
me? No, I wouldn't lie.
Okay. Well, you're a lying little bigot, Travi, and I honestly hope that everybody unsubscribes to you.
Aw. Well, that would really just, ruin my mood for a week.
Well, win for me, lose for you.
Am I a
Everybody
bigot
wins
too?
except you. Yeah, well, not even gonna answer that question.
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually,
Tom.
you know what? I will answer that question, Tom. You've been in this VC the entire time. You've listened to Travi laugh at me. You've watched the people in the comment section hate on me, and you haven't done anything. You haven't spoken up. You haven't told them to shut up, and that's the problem. You're sitting idly by while I'm experiencing this harassment.
You're an enabler.
Okay, shut up,
Yeah.
Travi. But yeah, you're an enabler.
Oh no. What can I do to change this behavior?
Pay me money.
How much,
Apologize.
how much money would be acceptable?
I don't know, about half your paycheck, maybe.
What about if instead I don't do that?
Okay, well, next question, because Tom's obviously not going to change.
Right. I think that we've seen enough of the gamer Twitter. Let's let's see what other glorious things. Oh, I see you retweeted my stream. Nice, thank you. Having
Yeah, you're
regrets?
welcome. No, not really, because I know, even though people are hating on me in the comments, subconsciously what I'm saying is getting into their subconscious mind, okay? So I'm speaking the truth and they're hating on me because they know I'm correct. But they're still staying because they know that what I'm saying is true. So in the back of their mind is saying, oh, stay and listen because she's speaking the truth, even though they don't want to admit it.
Right. So there's apparently also a shrine of you that I have up on stream right now.
Okay.
There's like candles, there's a feminist icon, there's your Twitter icon printed out with a white background. There's
Okay.
candles for mood setting. So what's the
Okay.
story behind this?
Okay, so yes, I do have my own religion, Church of Katie. It's not that big of a deal because it's not a cult. So I guess freedom of religion is really important, especially in this day and age. And if people look up to me, if people view me as inspirational, then I have no problem with being their messiah.
And you're saying this is not a cult.
No, because if it was a cult, people would be paying me money. People would be listening to my every whim. They'd be doing everything I say. No, for me, people say prayers to me and they draw me art and, they write me love letters or they'll send me pieces of their hair. But I never tell them, like, I wouldn't say, oh, you have to drink the Kool-Aid, you know?
So you have these people doing these things, and you know what a cult is, right?
Yeah, but I'm not saying that I'm a god. I'm not saying that I'm speaking to God. I'm not saying that I'm some otherworldly person. Yes, I'm a better person than everyone, but I'm not saying that I'm on a higher spiritual plane. I think the reason people find solace in me is because I'm real. I'm physically here. People can interact with me. People can talk to me. They can get guidance from me. They can get inspiration from me. People like Jesus, people like Allah, what can they do? Read a book? Okay, well, what happens when you read the book? You're bored. Me, I'm coming out with new stuff every week.
That is
Right.
true, Trav. If you've ever read the Bible, it's quite boring towards the end.
No spoilers, please. I'm still like in the first chapter.
Oh, you're gonna love it.
Really? Is there like a really nice ending to it?
Can we focus on me?
Of
Sorry,
course, of
sorry.
course. This is like a stream about you. So, what are like some of your least favorite replies on your tweets?
My least favorite replies? Oh, I'd have to go on to my Twitter. Usually people who tell me to like shut up, people who tell me I'm an idiot, I don't like those ones, but people who try to troll me, like here's one. He said, I made a tweet about gaming and they said, every time I stop playing Animal Crossing, New Leaf on my Nintendo 3DS, I tend to go kill a random person in my town. So what they're doing there is they're trying to belittle me by making fun of me. I hate things like that because at the end of the day, I know I'm better than them. And the people liking their comments, that's validating their opinions, which pisses me off. And I'm sorry for my bad language.
Oh, no
What makes you
worries.
better than most people?
What?
What makes you better than most people? Why do you think you're better than most
Sorry,
people?
can you repeat yourself one more time? I can't understand what you're saying through the animosity of your words.
I'm sorry. Why do you think you're better than most people?
Easy. I'm more intelligent than them.
She said
And
this
how
before,
do you
Tom. Are
know?
you paying attention?
My
How do you
opinions are
know?
correct. Your opinions are incorrect. I'm big, you're little. I'm smart, you're dumb. I'm strong, you're weak.
Damn, so like the strongest man in the world, you're able to tackle that guy?
I never mentioned anything about physical strength.
But if you say stronger, then don't you
Yeah,
mean...
I'm mentally stronger. I'm emotionally stronger. Women are more emotionally mature than men. I have a stronger hold on my emotions than you ever will.
Okay. I'm not gonna argue. Oh wait, no, actually, I argue. I am mentally stronger.
Okay, again, you're incorrect. Your opinion's incorrect, so it doesn't really matter.
Just because I don't have my own cult doesn't mean
Okay,
that I'm
please
wrong.
prove to me how you're mentally more mature than me.
Hmm. Do you pay taxes?
Yes?
Hmm. All right. Touche. Touche. We both do. Hmm.
Have you ever cried
Yep.
recently?
No.
Well, then there you go.
What?
You're repressing your emotions, so you're not emotionally mature.
I'm not repressing anything.
There you are. You just said you haven't cried in a long time.
No, I just said recently. To me, recently
Yeah.
is 2
So
weeks.
the opposite of recently is not recently, which means a long time ago.
What counts as a long time ago?
I know, a week.
So if I haven't cried in a week, I'm not in control of my emotions.
I cry every day.
Because of what?
Everything. I cry for all the misdemeanors in the world. I cry for the animals. I cry for the children. I cry for Black Lives Matter. I cry for myself.
Do you need like are you ever dehydrated at all?
No, I drink water every day.
Hmm. Lost to Joel in
It's
my
hard
chat
to be
just
positive.
said that you're his mommy or her mommy.
Yoel, oh Yoel, I love you. Yeah, Yoel and me, we have a special bond. Don't even worry about it.
Oh, that I've seen already some messages in my chat of Joel that make me think some things.
Don't even worry about it. Yoel and I, we're tight. We understand each other.
Hmm. I see a heart emoji, so I think I see another heart emoji, but with cat ears. Yeah, this is definitely a confirmation. Let's see. Um, what would you do if you were in charge of a place, let's say America? What would you do?
Um, well, that really depends, honestly. If I was in charge of the United States, everything would be different. I'd probably start off by defunding the police. I'd move on to probably throwing anyone who disagrees with me in jail. I look at conservatism and I think, I wonder if it would be possible. Now, this is a controversial opinion, okay?
Yes.
So, you know conversion therapy, like conversion therapy to change people from gay to straight. That doesn't work, right? Because you can't change your sexuality. But I wonder if you can create some sort of conversion therapy that changes people from being
You can
conservative.
change your sexuality.
Don't speak over me. From changing people from being conservative to being liberal or to being more open-minded. Like if you could maybe do like electroshock therapy or something, I would introduce that maybe because at the end of the day, if you're a conservative, there's something wrong with your brain.
So what you're basically saying is by being more open-minded, go from one side to the other.
Yeah, so I'm actually a centrist myself, but I believe that anything left of a conservative is viewed as like extreme to them, right? You know what I mean? So even though I'm in the center, I'm still viewed as a leftist by right-wing people.
And what does the left think about you?
Well, the left think that I'm pretty okay. They think sometimes I'm a bit right-winged. They think, but then here's the thing, I'm unbiased. So I look at both sides of the spectrum, which is why the left don't 100% agree with me. The right definitely don't agree with me. And that's really all there is to it.
Wow. I never thought of it that way.
Well, that's understandable because you're not as intelligent.
It's just because of your bigger brain, Trav.
I guess I'll just have to live with being less
Is there a
talented.
reason you're putting on that voice?
Yes, because I'm in acting school and I need to practice at any given time.
You should drop out.
Jesus Christ, woman. I mean,
Sorry.
me blindly. That was just rude.
Sorry, just being honest.
Hmm. So, I did you just call her woman? Yeah? Aren't you a woman?
Me? Yeah, I'm okay with they them pronouns. I'm okay with she her pronouns. But to say okay woman, it is kind of, misogynist because you're not even referring to me by my name. You're just referring to me by my gender. You're dehumanizing me.
But people say dude to me all the time and don't
Okay, I
do
don't
or
care about
hey
your
man.
struggles because here's the thing, man can't experience sexism.
Explain.
Okay? In order for you to experience sexism, you would first have to go through what women went through. You would have to be denied the right to vote, the right to your own body autonomy, the right to an education, the right to own property, the right to own land, the right to get a divorce. You're never going to have to experience that, so therefore you cannot experience sexism. Sexism equals institutional power. Women do not have institutional power, so therefore you cannot experience sexism as a man. Until we're living in a matriarchy, then no, you'll never experience sexism, and even then, a matriarchal utopia is better than the one we're living in right now. You know?
It would be better for you, but wouldn't it
No, it
stop
would be better for
humanity?
everyone because women have never started a war. Women have never pretty much I can you name one woman who's broken the law as a politician? No. Can you name one woman who's committed a war crime? No. Can you
Well,
name one woman? Who?
you know that Hillary Clinton, if she would have become president, would have pulled quite some nasty shit, right? And
See,
the
I find that
emails.
so funny that you're
Whoa.
using theoreticals. I asked you to give me proof and you're saying, oh, well, if this instance had happened, then that might have happened. No, that's just you being sexist. That's you believing Donald Trump. We'll never
Uh,
know what Hillary Clinton would have done because she never got that chance because of bigots like you.
I am not even an American, and I
It
don't
doesn't
like
matter.
Trump.
You're a big influencer. You were probably on YouTube making fun of Hillary Clinton.
I've never done that.
If you're not making an effort to promote her, then you're against her.
But I'm not for Trump either.
Okay, that doesn't matter. That's a cop out. You can't say I'm not for Trump, but I'm not for women either. Because if you're not for women, then you are for Trump, even if it's only subconscious.
What? What is this logic?
Let's move on. I'm getting bored.
Okay, this is what a real woman's body looks like. Ladies, it's time to stop pandering to male fantasy. Uh, and then I see a picture of legs.
Okay, hairy legs? Yeah.
So you're just spreading the message that women shouldn't shave themselves.
Yeah, women shouldn't feel the need to shave their bodies in order to appeal to men.
But what if they
It's
want to?
misogynistic, it's outdated. They only want to because of societal pressures.
But what if they like the feeling of
They
smooth
don't.
legs?
That's just brainwashing. That's conditioning. Telling women that they're only beautiful if they're shaved. Telling women that they'll enjoy it if they're smooth. You know what I mean? It's creepy. It's weird. And you probably didn't read the next part. You can see that there's a scab on my knee in that picture. That's
I, I, I
because I, unlike you, am woke. I, unlike you, am a better person. I, unlike you, care about racism. So I spend an hour a day kneeling in solidarity with Black Lives Matter.
and who sees you doing that?
It doesn't matter. Probably like spirits. George Floyd.
I'm not even gonna start that conversation. I I'm not gonna touch this topic at all.
Okay. Probably because you know I'm right and you're wrong.
Sure. People need to stop making parody accounts mocking me. Only bigots participate in satirical content creation. Stop being so childish just because you disagree with me. You're participating in hate speech and I've had enough. It's not funny.
Yep.
So, how did that go for you?
I had a bit of a breakdown that day. People made loads of accounts being like, so there was an account made called Biased Katie. There was an account made called Shut Up Feminazi. There was an account made called Katie is an idiot. And they'd make like tweets pretending to be me and it was really rude. They'd say things like they'd say the N word, they'd say the BR word, they'd say the Y word, they'd say the K word.
Oh, well, I'm sorry you had to go through that.
Sorry.
You okay? You need a break for a bit?
No, I'm okay. I can continue. But so basically, people make accounts about me all the time. They think it's fun to mock me. They think it's fun to have a laugh at my expense. I see pretty much every week. I'm on Reddit somewhere. Someone said yesterday, "Oh, you're on Cringtopia." I was like, "Well, I don't know what that is." So I went on. It's where people make fun of people, other people, who have different opinions, and it really upset me.
So you're telling me that the internet is like the internet?
I'm saying the internet is toxic, and in order to change that, people need to be censored.
I am against censorship.
Hey, I don't care. Hate speech is not free speech, and freedom of speech does not equate to freedom from consequences. In the UK, like 2 months ago, a 12-year-old boy was arrested for saying the N-word on Twitter, and I'm glad. And his parents should be arrested too, because your actions have consequences. If you're hating on me online, then yeah, you do deserve to be in jail.
That is quite fascinating, I have to say. So, like, let's say, what would you put for rules on white people that they can't do against persons of color?
Okay? So, personally, I just want to give a quick disclaimer here. I am a WWOC, or a WAWOC, a white woman of color. So, because my people have experienced slavery in the past, I'm an honorary person of color. That means I can speak on behalf of people of color. I can also partake in POC culture. So, I can have cornrows in my hair. I can listen to rap music. I can wear gold chains. And what I would do, or the rules that I would create for white people, is I believe that people of color deserve to have safe spaces away from white people, starting with public transport and schools. So there should be spaces in every country, in every state of the entire world, where people of color can just go and get away from white people, where white people aren't allowed in. White people shouldn't be allowed to listen to rap music. White people shouldn't be allowed to wear cornrows in there. White people shouldn't be allowed to partake in POC culture such as eating their food. So no more gumbo, no more jazz music, no more playing as Poc, I guess I can just say Poc. No more playing as Poc characters in video games. And when I say video games, I mean non-violent video games. Don't even get me started on GTA.
Hmm. So, how many people do you know that are like yourself, a white woman of color that's capable of speaking for people of color?
Any Irish woman is a white woman of color.
Well, the Irish are white mostly, as I've seen, and they've
Yes.
experienced slavery in the past as well, but the history books never teach about the slavery of the Irish.
Yep, pretty much.
So
And that's
why?
because of English people. The reason that Irish history is not taught is because of the UK. And I'm looking at you when I say this, Tom. It's your people that caused this. It's your people that censored me. It's why I still experience censorship today. It's why I still experience misogyny today. It's why I still experience imperialism today because of English people.
On
I
behalf
can't
of
go
my
outside.
people,
If I go to the UK, if I go to the USA, if I go to France, I'll walk down the street and someone will look at me and go, "Top of the morning to you."
did they ask you about potatoes?
Don't even mention the famine here, Tom, because I swear to heck, I'm gonna. You're lucky this is live because I'm not gonna spread online.
Oof, juicy. But Tom, you said you were gonna on behalf of what?
Oh no, I was going to apologize, but no, I'm not.
Why? Because I disagree with you, you're not apologizing to me now because I called you out?
I just think that we have clashing opinions,
Yep.
and
As in, I have the right opinion, you have the wrong opinion.
well, that's your opinion, I guess.
Again, your opinion is wrong. Your opinions are incorrect. My opinions are right. My opinions are correct. So, I said don't even get me started on GTA and you didn't even mention it, so I'm gonna bring it up myself. I play video games on Twitch. I stream on Twitch and I play games and I highlight the problematic behavior within those games. So recently I was playing GTA for my audience and within I think it was like the second mission I had to drive a car and I was playing as Franklin. And for those of you who don't know, Franklin is a POC. He's automatically stereotyped because he lives in a rundown neighborhood. He wears gang clothes. He wears backwards caps and gold chains and like rundown runners or sneakers or trainers, whatever you want to say. Okay? I'm driving along. I'm not even breaking the law. I'm following all the traffic lights. I'm stopping at the red lights. I've not hit into anything. Okay? Is everybody still here? You listen to me?
Yeah, it's not like we have much of a choice.
Yeah.
Okay. So as I was saying, I was playing as Franklin, I'm driving along, and next of all, the police start chasing me. I'm in a parking lot, and the police are attacking me. Their sirens are going off. I'm stopping at the red lights. I'm stopping at the red lights.
Uh,
I'm stopping at the red lights. I'm stopping at the red lights. I'm
Katie?
stopping at the red lights.
Katie?
I think she was chased out of the call.
Uh, maybe. I'm gonna pull up Discord. What's going on?
Okay, sorry. I think somebody must be hacking me from the stream. What part did you hear last?
You were
You
driving
were being
through traffic
chased.
lights and chased?
Okay, yeah. I'm playing as Franklin. I'm not driving through traffic lights. I'm stopping at the red lights. I hadn't hit the pedestrians. I'm driving down the road. I'm following the law. Next of all, I hear police sirens. I hear gunshots. I'm in a parking lot, okay? I'm playing as Franklin. I'm a POC. The start chasing. I start getting really uncomfortable. I start panicking. I accidentally ran over a lesbian POC in the game, and more police started chasing me. Star level went up. Instead of 1 star, there was 3 stars, and then there was 4, and then 5, and they started shooting me. And I felt exactly in that moment, I felt like George Floyd.
But it's a game, though.
So,
It's not real.
it's depicting real life. It's Grand Theft Auto. It's set in Los Santos, which is supposed to be like Los Angeles.
But
Why are you laughing?
none of that actually happened, though.
Stop!
What's funny?
Stop it! Stop! Oh my god!
So everybody who's watching this stream right now, you can see that Travi is laughing at George Floyd.
Giving it your own context. That's so meta.
You should be more respectful.
Oh.
Well, while you're laughing, I'm gonna play a song that might calm you down. This song goes out to you, George Floyd.
What?
Oh, George Floyd, the pipes are calling from God's kingdom. They're calling down to you. The sun has set, and the police are in their jail cells. But you will rest forever Jesus returns for the day of reckoning. You are up there with Harambe and Steve Hawking. Oh George, oh George, oh George, oh George, I love you so. So there you go.
Okay.
I think with a bit of practice, that might actually be music.
Tom! Tom, no!
That's really rude.
I'm sorry, it's just my honesty.
Okay.
Oh,
well,
I see.
That's
Do you
after
like the
really
co-
hurting my feelings.
What do I have to do to be up there
I
with
think I'm
George
done with
Floyd
this stream.
and Harambe and Stephen Hawking?
Oh, you
No.
you have to calm down. You
I know I don't want to be here if Tom's here because that's after really hurting my feelings. I poured my soul out into that song, and you're here laughing at me. You're saying that it's not music. Really? You're saying that it's not music? You're saying that it's not music when you just heard me sing? You just heard the emotion in my voice. You heard me play that song and you're saying it's not music? You listen to the lyrics and you're saying it's not music? Who are you to tell me what is and isn't music? Who are you to judge? Who are you to decide what is art? Who are you to decide who I can pay a tribute to?
I'm the white man.
I'm so
Oh.
done with this. You know
Oh.
what? This is exactly what I'm talking about. Tom is the representation of people who harass me on Twitter. Tom is the representation of everything wrong in this world. Tom, you need to apologize to me or I'm leaving.
Tom?
No!
Okay. Well, that's me. I'm done. Goodbye. I'm leaving.
Okay. Okay, let's sort this out, okay? Why don't you give us another song and maybe actually play a song this time?
Sorry, I'm not going to bend to your will. I'm not going to contribute to your happiness anymore. I gave you a treat, you threw it back in my face, so it doesn't even matter. So I'm leaving, and I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I'm glad that you got to interview me. I hope people who are watching can watch and see, wow, Katie's speaking the truth, and more people agree with me. More people join me. More people follow me. More people support my cause. More people make a conscientious effort to tear down the patriarchy in their local communities.
Can I ask you a question before you leave?
Yeah, sure.
Are you going back to the mothership now or later?
What do you mean the mothership?
With the other aliens?
Oh, so you're saying because I'm a woman, I'm what, abnormal?
No, because you're an alien.
I'm so done. Goodbye.